Let's get to Texas.
On the front lines of a fierce battle over restrictive voting laws, and the confrontation is escalating. Dozens of Democrats in the state legislature bolted to Washington, D.C. yesterday to protest controversial Republican efforts to overhaul election laws. They say they'll stay there for weeks. Now, Governor Greg Abbott is threatening arrests. Ed O'Keefe was at the D.C. airport when the Democratic lawmakers arrived.
We shall overcome.
More than 50 Texas House Democrats arrived in the Washington area last night aboard a pair of private jets after fleeing a special session of the Texas legislature called to address about a dozen issues, including changes to state elections laws.
There is nothing special about this special session. This is a suppression session. We're not going to put up with that. Democracy is on the line. The eyes of the nation are on Texas.
Texas Democrats killed a similar Republican-backed elections bill in May by walking out in the closing minutes of the regular session. So Governor Greg Abbott and Republicans are trying again. Their proposals would eliminate drive-through and 24-hour early voting used for the first time last year in the predominantly Democratic Houston area. They would also expand early voting hours to some medium-sized counties, add ID requirements for voting by mail.
God damn it, this is literally communism. Just like in Cuba. This is what happened in Cuba, boys. This is exactly what's going on, okay? Completely f***ed up. Expanding on voting rights, brother? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That's actually communism, Marxism, brother.
And give more powers to partisan poll watchers. Last night, Abbott called the Democrats quitters.
It's like during a football game or a baseball game, taking their equipment when they're way behind and just leaving the field. That is not the way.
It's fucking bullshit, okay? Democrats, for the first time ever, are demonstrating an actual power that they have just because they're down and out. Just because they have a... Like, this is one of the best things that Democrats have done anywhere, okay? They're forcing procedural rules to benefit them. This is exactly what I mean when I say Democrats should behave like Republicans. It's great. It's a wonderful thing that they're doing. I'll take it one step further.
Vote to push Greg
I
Abbott
think
down a flight of stairs with
Joe
no
Biden
seatbelt care.
should stand with them. Joe Biden should do this as well, okay? Joe Biden should absolutely stand in solidarity with the Democrats that are protesting this insane bill that is going to restrict voting rights that were expanded on.
That Texans do things.
And I also have to admit, like, let me tell you something. Whether you think both parties are the same or not, it doesn't matter. Like, Democrats are currently doing this to stop additional voter suppression from passing by way of Texas legislature, right? Whereas when Republicans fucking do this exact same thing, like they did in Oregon, it's for, like, blocking climate change bills and shit, dude. So this is one area where the Democrats are unironically doing the right thing and on the right side. There's no two ways about it. There's no way to look at it. Not a gotcha house is different than the filibuster. It's not. This bill is less extreme than the previous and has some crumbs for Dems. I don't give a fuck. They should not concede at all, dude.
And he said they will face legal consequences.
Once they step back into the state of Texas, they will be arrested and brought to the Texas Capitol, and we will be conducting business.
To constituents who elected you to do a job, and to be in Austin and debate these issues, and they see you leaving the state today, and may think they're running away from their responsibilities.
Man, I must go to Indeed.com and slide the salary range all the way to the right.
The fuck, dude?
Nothing could be further from the truth. We're not going to sit in Austin, in the House chamber, and watch the Republican majority steamroll the voting rights of our constituents. And we're fighting back. We're leaving, so they can't do that.
How long will you be here in Washington?
Well, our intention is to be out of Texas until...
I mean, I told you, dude, yeah. Oregon Senate Republicans literally did this. I just told you this, chatter, but thank you for sending me the link. But yeah, Oregon Senate Republicans left the state to avoid a climate bill vote, dude. They literally did not want, like, a climate change bill to go through, so they just did this exact same thing. So Republicans do this shit too. But they do it for horrible dog shit. Like, they're like, oh, we can't have a climate change bill destroy the economy. Thank you for helping, Chatter. I don't know why I came across as aggro towards you. Yeah, remember when the Oregon GOP senator on governor sending police send bachelors and come heavily armed? Yeah. The Oregon senator was like, we're going to fucking send cops to come arrest you and, like, you know, force you to do your job. And they said, send bachelors and come heavily armed. Being petty back is not the answer. Dude, you are literally fucking dumb, dude. This is how politics is supposed to be conducted. Imagine saying this is fucking petty. Are you stupid? What is this procedural fetishism that I'm hearing from the baboons in the chat with like 3 fucking brain cells, dude? Oh, well, they're disrespecting the procedure by being petty. Fuck you, dude. They should be fighting like goddamn hell. That's what you vote for them for. That's what they're supposed to do. Dumbass. High Road Andy, dude. Holy shit. They're being petty. Yeah. What's the outcome for them being petty, dude? The outcome is so they block the legislature from voting voter suppression bills, dude, that are ridiculous. God damn, dude. It's so petty. It's lib shit to be procedural fetishist. Yeah, I fucking, there's no, listen, don't make me point to the sign, okay? You can't see from over there. When people say, okay, here. When people say, oh, I need to do civility. Oh, no. If you thought I was going to be one of those people, well, guess what? I'm not, bitch. I'm here to make fun of Republicans, okay? So when you come in here and say, oh, what about the procedure? What about the procedure? They're being petty. It's like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I want to win, okay? I do not give a fuck. I want to win. I want to stop bad bills from passing state legislatures. You do that any way, shape, or form without like actually fucking harming people and actually hurting anybody. That's a W in my book. Use anything you can in your tool belt to stop this shit. Politics is literally inherently petty. Who fucking cares how petty any move like this is? We'd win more if Democrats were more petty. Yeah. So good on them for doing this. And I really do hope that Joe Biden actually lends support to the Democrats in their endeavor here to stop the Republicans from passing this.
This session is over.
And if he calls another one right away?
Oh, the other thing, the real pettiness here is that, yeah, Greg Abbott actually vetoed the funding for Texas legislature and his staff as a punishment for Democrats walking out on the elections bill. So now 3,000 jobs, like 3,000 people are not able to get pay. So that's the other part of it. So if you think something is petty, it's fucking this shit. I forgot to mention that.
In the gym because of your inspiration has buff.
Yeah. GOP, Joe Biden did actually lend support. I'm going to show you that in a second. Let's finish this real quick.
That's our message to Congress. We need them to act now because they will keep calling these sessions to pass voter suppression legislation.
If we make fun of the bourgeoisie, they will definitely abandon their class and turn proletarian. What? Make fun of the ruling class? I'm sure they care.
11 months stamp time travels fast.
Yes, make fun of Republicans. That'll show the capitalists.
D.
Do you think that's for fucking convincing like 10 rich people, you dumb fuck? It's called agitative propaganda. Agitprop. It's for the working class to recognize the conditions that they're subjected to by the fucking bourgeoisie. Okay? Also, laughter is important. Yeah, it's fun and it's funny and I like doing it. So suck my fucking cock. Yeah, every single thing I do is to convince our masters, dude. Yeah, that's what we should be doing. If I lick the booties more, maybe then they'll be nice to me. Like, the biggest part of my appeal, unironically, is that I fucking like to have fun and don't take everything so seriously, even when I'm covering serious topics. So shut the fuck up. Trigger warning, Ted Cruz. I'm sorry to do this to you guys. Trigger warning.